Gather around, kids, and let me tell you about the olden days, back when you had to put on pants and leave the house to buy music. And you had to trust something called a travel agent to steer you away from hotels full of bedbugs and hookers. And then came the internet, and then suddenly people were not just swapping music, but travel advice. And the vacation industry has never been the same. No better example than TripAdvisor.com, which went from a little startup to a now almost $9 billion business. And to help understand how and why, Nightline welcomes ABC's Lindsay Janis.
Okay, is everybody getting ready?
Danielle Forte is a self-described travel junkie.
So you excited about vacation?
Yes.
Okay, good.
In recent years, the mother of two has become obsessed with taking family vacations. And on every single one, TripAdvisor has been her navigator-in-chief. This time, Danielle's scouring the reviews of Jamaican resorts.
I like to look for people who have done more than one review.
She follows the site's advice and tosses out the glowing and the gross to find opinions she can trust.
Actually, in this hotel, I was a little concerned about the reviews because some of them were good and some of them were actually not good at all. Lately, the reviews have definitely been better, and it seemed like it was good for a family with older and younger children. Come on, Dad.
In the end, Danielle decides perfect marks aren't the most important, and her 7-year-old son, Jared, had just one request: a lazy river.
Here's our walk around the lazy river. Very crowded. Lots of people having fun. Dad, how do you like it? Good.
To find out how TripAdvisor grew from a fledgling idea to a public company worth roughly $9 billion, we took a trip to Boston, the website's hometown. First stop, Hotel Commonwealth, rated #1 by TripAdvisor users, meaning it beat out more luxurious hotels. The secret sauce? Its proximity to baseball mecca Fenway Park.
It's one heck of a view. It makes you feel like you're actually in the ballpark.
The site is so important to their business, the managers of this hotel monitor TripAdvisor daily, even rewarding and coaching employees based on the reviews.
The employees are aligned to really use TripAdvisor as their main tool to gauge a guest experience.
Next, we stop at LaGrassa's, the top-rated restaurant on the site, which claims to have the world's #1 sandwiches.
I think they really made it famous. I just think that, we might have just made it a little bit different.
This family-run business has exploded in popularity, doubling its business in recent years, thanks in large part, they say, to reviews on TripAdvisor.
Somebody had mentioned that if they were on death row, that a LaGrassa's sandwich would be their last meal.
Rob LaGrassa's says that despite being tucked away in the city's financial district, tourists from all over the world are biting in big.
So imagine you're going to London.
Finally, we visit the place that's generating all of these customers, the nerve center of TripAdvisor, and meet co-founder and CEO Steve Kaufer, who became an internet pioneer by making a business out of user-generated content.
TripAdvisor has the information of where all of your friends have been and what they've reviewed.
The site initially only offered professional travel reviews, but something unexpected happened.
When we put that write a review button, people started clicking on it. And then we watched what the next set of visitors did. And they skipped the professional reviews and went straight to the real opinions. And we think it's because, well, those opinions were actually written last week or last month, not published a year or 2 or 3 ago in some guidebook or some newspaper somewhere.
TripAdvisor recently celebrated its 100 millionth user review, with 200 million visitors to the site every month. The company made more than $750 million in sales last year, mostly by charging a small fee per click on hotel and restaurant websites where it sends traffic. But with this phenomenal growth has come critics, who point out the site doesn't verify that its users have actually been to the places they post about.
Are you transparent with your users about the frequency of people trying to game the system?
It doesn't happen all that much, and so we don't have a good way of sharing with our users. We have the ability to drop a hotel in the ranking if we think that they are manipulating the accuracy of the reviews.
Now, Kaufer wants to make TripAdvisor a one-stop shopping destination where people go not just for reviews, but to book trips and search for the cheapest prices.
We're indifferent. If a hotel is right for you, great. If a vacation rental is better, have at it. And TripAdvisor has hundreds of thousands to choose from all around the world.
So travelers like Danielle can spend less time surfing the web and more time surfing that lazy river.
And out.
Time for Danielle to take her TripAdvisor experience full circle with a review of her own.
On our way into the airport to go home, the end of our vacation.
And she's giving the resort a 4 out of 5 rating, which also happens to be the average score on the site.
So what have you said here?
We found that everything was good. There was always food and drinks available, and the staff did everything possible to ensure a good experience. The grounds were really nice. The lazy river and slides were great. Yeah, the only little side note was the stairs leading up to the slide were a little creepy. Yeah, they weren't really. Yeah, it definitely needed a paint job and definitely needed a little work, and it was a little slippery actually too.
For Nightline, Lindsay Janis in Boston.